Hey there, this is Stephanie Treasure, and welcome to this edition of Let's Talk Business Growth Live. And today, what we're talking about, or what I'm going to be sharing with you, is one thing that you need to make sure that you incorporate if you want to have offers that sell. So, on Let's Talk Business Growth Live, as the name suggests, we've been talking all about business growth. I've been doing this for just under 30 days. I'm going to be doing this, these streams, these videos for 30 days, and I'm sharing with you tips and strategies about business growth that come up from questions that I have with members of my audience, persons on my email list that I may chat with, or they may respond to an email or ask a question, persons from my Facebook group, persons who are following me on social media, as well as I glean lessons that I teach some of my clients. I'll share a snippet of that with you on these editions of Let's Talk Business Growth Live as well. And recently I've been talking about it with a client who's about to launch a program that she's a little bit nervous about. She really wants for it to sell, and she really wants for it to do well, as you know, to do well when she launches it. And one thing that we covered that I'll share with you as relates to creating saleable offers, because as you are looking to grow your business, you need to have saleable offers so that you are selling them, you're getting persons in your into your programs, you're creating great testimonials, people are happy about working with you, excited about working with you, and you are able to meet your targets as well as your profit margin that you're hoping to attain, right? So I'm going to be sharing with you what is one thing, and I'm simplifying this a little bit because there's more than one thing that helps you to create offers that sell. But I want for you to not to neglect this one thing when looking to create your highly saleable offers, or your high selling offers for your audience. And that is to listen. Listen to what your audience members want and need in order to experience transformation. Now, again, I'm simplifying things a little bit, but the point here is to not just create something that you think they need or something that excites you. Your audience, the persons who are going to be in your offers, who will benefit from working with you, they need to be excited about your offer. They need to be excited about the prospect of working with you. They need to be and feel that they're in a container that will help them to experience transformation, that will help them to experience results. And the best way to create offers that deliver results is to listen. And based on what you hear, create offers and experiences around that. So you have, as an expert, you know the things that you're, in whatever area you are, you know the things that your people need in order to get to the other side, right? The other side of their problem, to the solution point, right? But there's various ways that you can deliver this. There's various things that you can incorporate in your experience that will help them to get to that result in a way that feels good for them, feels right, and feels like it will give them lasting change, right? As again, they're looking to get to the other side of their problem and stay there, right? And that's why they're looking to you for your expertise. So listening to the problems that they have, or how they describe the problems that they have, listening to what would work for them in terms of the time that they have to devote for this, the way that they learn, the experiences that will make them feel more included, the experiences that will help them to take action steps, incentives that will help them to take action steps, things that will help them to do the homework, things that will help them to keep them accountable, right? Don't leave them out of the equation when you're creating your offers. Listen to what they feel, although you know what they need. Listen to hear what they want, right? And see how best you can incorporate that in your offers, right? So that it's a win-win. Your able to teach and deliver in a way that will give them what they need in order to experience results, but they will also feel like they're in a container and in a space that fosters that the best way for them, right? So what you want to do is to really listen to your audience more, seek to understand, seek to hear them as much as you seek to have them hear you and understand you. You're putting your content out there, you're doing your live streams, you're sending out your newsletters, but it's a two-way. You still need to create that two-way conversation that allows for people in your community to say and express the problems that they're having, the solution that they're looking for, so that you can incorporate these into your program experiences. So a few ways to do this is to survey your audience. Create like an actual survey. You can use any of the tools online, Google Forms, Jotform, Typeform. There's various ones, SurveyMonkey, right? And put out an actual survey. Send it out to your persons on your email list, persons that are in your Facebook group or following you on social media, and ask them, or reach out to persons and ask them for their support. Let them know that you need their feedback and have them complete a survey. Your survey can include questions like asking them what is the biggest problem that they're having right now, or what is the biggest thing or stuck point that they're having that they need a solution for, right? That's one thing that you can ask. And just really get creative at asking pointed questions that will elicit the kind of answers that you need to truly hear your audience and be able to deliver upon what they need, right? As best as possible, or incorporate what they feel that they need into what you're delivering, right? Ask questions. Use your platforms. Remember, you have a platform. If you have an email list, that's your platform right there. You own that email list, but you possibly have a presence on social media as well, right? Whether Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. Ask your audience questions there, right? Just ask them one-off questions that will allow them to give you candid answers, and that will help you to learn and glean the problems that they're having, the issues that they're having, what solution looks like for them, what would they love to experience in order to feel that they're approaching the other side of their problem, getting to the solution point, right? Ask in those ways so that they can really feel heard, feel supported, and feel excited about the prospect of a solution based on the question that you asked, right? So that's another way. In your emails, if you're communicating with your email list, which you should be on a regular basis, ask one-off questions, or whenever you deliver your content through your newsletter, ask a question at the end of it and ask them to simply reply so that you can have a response, right? And get to, again, that starts the conversation so that you can get a feel for what they need and what they're experiencing, right? Another way is to talk to your audience. All your conversations doesn't have to be sales conversations, right? Invite members of your audience to a straight, a coffee chat or a tea chat, and just offer to speak with them, hear about what they're experiencing, hear about the issue that they're having and what solution looks like for them, what their stuck point is right now, what they would really, really love to experience again, right? But ask these questions lifetime in real conversations. Really get your finger on the pulse of what your community is experiencing by making yourself available to just talk, right? Let them feel that they're heard and that you're seeking to understand, right? Another tip that I'll give you, and this is a power tip, right? So I've been speaking about surveying and listening to your audience before they start working with you. What I encourage you to do as well is to survey your clients. Survey them mid-program or at the end of your program to get a feel of what they thought about the experience and give you candid feedback on what would have made it even better. What would have supported them more? What did they miss about the experience that they would love to have had incorporated that would have supported them more to take action or to have bigger wins or to feel more supported or to feel more accountable, right? And when you get those answers, make tweaks to your existing programs. Or depending on the feedback, it could mean that you're going to be birthing new programs, right? So survey your clients as well. Another power tip is that whenever you do, whether it's surveys using SurveyMonkey or Google Forms or any of those, or if you ask questions or if you speak to your audience, record and archive the information and the feedback that you receive so that you can, go through all of this information to help you to create your programs, to create content, to create the sales page, and even give it, if you're outsourcing copy for the sales page of the programs that you create based on the intel that you get from your audience when you listen to them, you can give that feedback to your copywriter to support them in creating copy that really speaks to your audience and helps them to hear you, helps them to get excited about the offer and want to be a part of that offer. So remember, all of this to say in a simplified answer, as I said in the beginning, listen. Listen to your audience. Don't forget to listen. These offers are for them, right? So it can't be one-sided. It can't just be what you think or what you're in love with in terms of solution, in terms of delivery mode, in terms of the name of the offer, right? Bring them into the conversation and seek to really support them at the highest level. And the way that you're going to do that is by delivering an experience that is really going to be perceived as well suited for them, well thought out, and just a container that can really help them to experience success and true transformation. Does that make sense? So I invite you as a call to action to share with me what was, let me see, I didn't think ahead of this call to action. I even want to hear from you, what was one thing, based on an offer that you bought into recently, what was that one thing that really sealed the deal for you? Right? And how did that offer appeal to you and become an offer that really spoke to you, so that you bought into that offer sold at a high level and you bought into it. You made the decision to invest in that offer. I want to hear that from you, right? What was one thing about an offer, an experience, a program that you invested in recently that really sealed the deal for you? Right? And what's one thing that you are excited about in an offer that you have on the table that you know that your people really love because you've heard them say that I love this part about the offer, right? Comment below with that as well, or either the first call to action or this one, right? I'd like to hear from you. So thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Let's Talk Business Growth Live. I hope you found this helpful and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.